Okay, so this has nothing to do with this video, this subject I'm about to talk about. It has nothing to do with Jeremiah's birth, but I just want to say because I just came back from G Mall, I just wanted to mention this. Uh, I just went and got a haircut again from G Mall. I got haircuts here in the neighborhoods, and the the haircuts here are cheap compared to in America. I think I mentioned this before, where in America it's like $15-20 for a haircut. Here it's about $3 or $4. Um, but there is some other differences when it comes to barbers here in the Philippines as opposed to in America, and I just thought I mentioned this since it just happened to me today, and I just want to prepare the folks from that come here that's from the cities like New York and Philly, Jersey, etc., Chicago. The barbers down here, um, they give you your haircut and then they give you this small little massage, with like rubbing your shoulders and whatnot like that. So it threw me off the first time, because I was like, yo, what are you doing? But, you know, it was explained to me, that's just a part of, uh, the service that they provide. They give you a small little, after they get your haircut, they give you a small massage, rubbing your shoulders and rubbing your temples and things of that nature. And I'm like, I don't need all that. But, you know, it's normal down here. You can just let them know that, you just want a straight haircut, I guess, like I do. And I'll be fine with it. But, you know, I just wanted to prepare all my city folk for that because, we we have sometimes had issues with personal space. And here in the Philippines, they have a problem with personal space. Like we have a problem in America, we have a problem with you violating our personal space. In the Philippines, they have a problem with invading your personal space. So, it's just how they do it down here. They walk in front of you, they cross in front of you without giving it a second thought. They don't look at it the same way we look at it. We have a little defensive mechanism that comes up when something like that happens. When them, it's just giving you a massage. They thinking they giving you some extra service to go along with the haircut. You know, so I just wanted to mention that. So y'all will be prepared if you come down here and you get a haircut. You don't think no strange fugazi action is jumping off, just because the dude is rubbing on your shoulders. So anyway.
I'm sorry, babe.
Bless you. So by now you know that Angel had the baby. We had a baby boy. Uh, we named him Jeremiah. Um, Process is a little different over here than in America. It is a lot cheaper. Uh, you have I think the total amount for the delivery we had. Well, let me just try to break it down. It's like almost 11,000 pesos for a 2-day stay in the hospital. It's like a semi-private deal where you have two people in the room. Um, Costs a little bit more for if you want private. I mean, I think maybe 2 or 3,000 pesos more. So the 2-day stay there in the hospital just for the stay is a little over $200. Then you pay for the actual birth, the delivery, um, and that was, I believe it was almost 20,000 pesos. Now this is with Phil Health. Phil Health did help out with some of the payments, so you're talking about almost 20,000 for the actual what we paid for the doctor. So you talking about $400, and then you have another bill for the baby. They have like what they call a baby bill. I guess the expenses that they pay for the baby, and I think that was like 17. You also have the payment for well, while you're in there, you have to get the prescriptions filled. Like when Angel needed pain pills and things of that nature, we had to actually get it. We got a prescription from the nurse upstairs, and then we went downstairs and got the prescription filled for the pain medicine. They don't just give it to you. You got to go and get it from the pharmacy in the hospital, um, like that. Uh, what else? So the other payments that you have is you have payments of doctor visits, which is in between $500 and $400 each visit. Uh, I'm sorry, 500 to 400 pesos per visit. Uh, and I believe that's it. When I get back to the apartment, I'll see what other kind of information that might be used to help, and then I'll post that as well. Peace. Like I said before in the first video, overall we had a good experience at Brokenshire Hospital. Uh, Considerably cheaper than America. Uh, like I said, the only issues I had with the hospital and the whole process was with me as a spoiled American, what I'm used to, as far as a little faster service, a little bit less of all the paperwork. We went back there today. Today is the 30th of April, and Angel went back for her checkup at the doctor, and we also had to. I initially paid through PhilHealth some monies up front, and I was to get refunded once the doctor had signed the paperwork. So, I guess that's what my frustration was today, because we spent about, I say about almost 2.5 hours in there filling out paperwork, going from place to place just to get the refund back. And on top of that, when they finally released our refund, as far as the paperwork for the refund, we go to the cashier, and the cashier asks for ID, and Angel shows her the ID, and then after Angel shows her the ID, we had to go and get a photocopy of the ID. And those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. Fine, I don't have a problem with showing you ID, but to get a copy, we had to go around the corner and pay for a photocopy of her ID. Like, why aren't they doing that themselves? You know what I mean? Those are the kind of things that kind of frustrate me. Because if you're not authorized to say that, okay, you looked at an ID and say, yes, this is the person, you give them the money, then why are you back there doing cashier? Why are they trusting you with the money? I don't know. I just don't get it. But anyway, we had a good experience, and like I said, we have to take Jeremiah in the next couple weeks to get him circumcised and get his shots done as well. So we're going to do that. So anyway, if you have any more questions, just comment, and I'll try to get some answers for you. If that's something that you're looking to do, I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? I wish I would have known this a long time ago. You come down for you to have your child here in the Philippines. I mean, you're talking about a couple $1,000 as opposed to what, 9, 10, or whatever the case may be, depending on your insurance. It's worlds apart, and it does make a difference. So all that other money, that free money you can put that into your kids' college fund. Some other things you can do with that money besides paying the hospital, paying these doctors and stuff, these ridiculous amounts of money. But anyway, to each his own. Like and subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Like I said, if you have any questions, just ask. Peace. Hey, boo boo. Hey, man. Hey, man. You looking for that? You looking for that titty? Looking for that titty? No, man. That's just cotton. That's cotton right there. That's not titty, dog. Greedy self. Look at you. Greedy. You want something to eat already. Ha. Madoo.